Broadcasting live from Wallace, Idaho, home of the Wallace Miners. This is Channel 3 Sports.
Gymnasium here at North Idaho College. Division 1A basketball here in North Idaho. A great matchup tonight. I'm here alongside Alex Johnson. We'll be calling the game tonight for the Wallace Miners and Kamiah
Cubs. Yeah, I haven't actually ever seen Kamiah play basketball. I've played against them in football a couple times though, and the players work really hard and they're a really tough team with a lot of work ethic. So I imagine that translates over into their basketball play also. So probably see a really physical game tonight. Yeah. Whole season always comes down to this. This is the only game that really matters for them until the classification change next year. But we've seen 3 straight years of this.
Well, we're going to go take a quick break here. We still got 8 minutes of the game. We'll try to do some stats and things a few minutes before the national anthem, and we'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes.
Test.
Testing.
Testing.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, we had a little mic difficulty there. We wanted to make sure we cleaned that up before the game started. And now we seem to have fixed the problem. And again, we'll be back in a few minutes with your minor basketball action. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Welcome back, Miner fans. We're here still in, I would say, Miner country here at North Idaho College for tonight's District 1, District 2 play-in game for the right to play in another play-in game.
Yeah.
To make the state playoffs.
I'd say it's a lot more our territory than Kamiah's.
They've had to make a lot longer trip up here. I'd say 3 hours plus. And the Miners, we had a 45-minute drive. So it wasn't too bad to get here for, at least if you're a Miner fan. So we hope to see the stands start to fill up here pretty soon. We got quite a few in attendance, so good to have the support here from the Miner faithful.
Absolutely. Got one whole section up here in the upper deck almost full. And 2.5 minutes to go. It might fill up the rest of the way.
So, again, we have Wallace versus Kamiah tonight. Kamiah, from what I hear, the best player is number 11, Sam Brisbois. Yeah, he's got a tough last name. He's a senior for the Cubs. Don't know much about him. The Miners thought they were going to play Prairie going into this one, but things didn't turn out the way they thought they would in the District 2 tournament, and Prairie got knocked off by Kamiah. So it's not the traditional 1, 2, 3 going to the playoffs here. So the Miners caught a little bit of a break in that one.
Yeah, from what I heard, Potlatch and Lapway were the 1 and 2 teams. Kamiah is, I think, a team they have a lot more of a chance to beat than Prairie.
Yeah, Kamiah is not as big as Prairie height-wise. What I hear, they're athletic and fast. I don't think they play that fast, though. Most of the White Pine League teams play a methodical game, except for Lapway, who likes to run. And like you mentioned earlier, Potlatch and Lapway are the two others going to the state tournament already. They, I believe, are the cream of the crop, actually, in the 1As.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be probably 1 and 2 down at state.
They're two really good basketball teams if you haven't had a chance to see them this year. We're hoping the Miners get a chance to face against them. If they can pull one out tonight, they're going to need some great shooting from Carter Bailey. He shoots from about 30% behind the line, and when he hits a few early, it really gets the Miners going.
You know, and now that the JV season's over, there's no limits on quarters played or anything either, so you might see a lot of Brad Teskey on the floor tonight.
Yeah, I think they're going to need an extra shooter. They're going to need good shooting out of Hogemeyer and Farkas, as well as Logan Holes. I believe when he has good nights, the Miners have a good night. He's averaging 12 and 8, actually, almost averaging a double-double, and we haven't seen that performance out of him super consistent, but when he plays well, the Miners tend to do some really nice things on offense.
Yeah, and I said that a lot last year about Eric Brackovich kind of being like the spiritual leader, if you will. When he starts hitting a few shots and making some big plays, the rest of the guys do too.
Yeah, they do.
And I think Logan Hull is that for this team.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here for the national anthem, and we'll be back in a minute.
Testing. There we go. All right, sorry folks, we had a little bit of technical difficulties. The game is already started here, but we'll go over the starters. Did you already do the starters for Kamiah?
I don't know if it got picked up, so I'll go over the starters for Kamiah real quick. We have number 3, Titus Oatman, number 11, Sam Brisbois, number 24, Kavon Mercer, number 25, Jay Sams, and number 33, Luke Crow for the Cubs tonight.
And for Wallace, we got number 11, Will Farkas, number 12, Hayden Hogemeyer, number 34, Connor Denson, number 30, Luke Cole, and number 24, Carter Bailey.
So that was Titus Oatman opening the scoring for the ball game tonight with a three-pointer. Got the Cubs on the board. They're going to cast off from 3 again.
And
that was Brisbois.
24 with the rebound there.
And Carter Bailey's going to pick up the first foul of the ball game. That's his first team foul for the Miners. So Kamiah starting fast in this one.
Yeah, that little steal they just made on the sideline there was pretty impressive.
Oh, Oatman gets it up top to Mercer. There's Brisbois. Kamiah really being patient at the top, working that baseline runner. Pass stolen away by Logan Hall, and he's going to go coast to coast with it. He takes it up and misses the layup.
No finish.
Here come the Cubs straight back, but they're going to travel with that basketball and give that ball right back to the Miners.
All right. Get a good quality possession here.
They did a little 1-3-1 press out of the Cubs. The Miners run into a press every time they play a basketball game. They really got to work.
Nice press break there.
Nice find
Big
for
time.
Easy layup by Logan Holt, and that gets the Miners onto the board. It's 3-2 now.
It looks like the Miners are kind of running a 2-2-1 press.
Miners placing a lot of pressure up top right now by the Miners. Good hands by Bailey. He comes away with the steal at half court. He surveys the defense, backs it out.
Kicks up a 3, no good.
But the Miners able to get an offensive rebound, and that's good to see out of them early in this one.
Yeah, if you're going to miss it like that to one of your teammates.
The Miners have had a difficulty rebounding the basketball this season, so they match up pretty well tonight, actually, with the Cubs.
There's a good shot by Hogemeyer.
Big shot. Hogemeyer knocks down the 3. It takes the lead 5-3 for the Miners. Miners applying pressure now. And
wild pass.
Forces a turnover from Brisbois, and the Miners.
Hey, this press is working.
The Miners are looking good here right now, playing a good solid minute of basketball right here. They need to turn it into another bucket.
Yeah, let's build this lead.
Bailey with it up top now, guarded by Mercer. Brisbois on Denson. Again, the Logan kick back out to Denson. He attacks, and he takes it up. No foul called. He gets his own rebound.
Way to go up strong, Connor.
And Connor Denson knocks in his first bucket of the ball game. 7-3 now.
And this press is actually causing chaos for Kamiah.
It is. Shots up there by Sams. He's short. Good rebound by Logan Hull. And here come the Miners. Bailey's got to get himself across half court to help. Logan kicks it out. Ooh, Farkas fighting.
No call on that either.
Cubs come away with it. Get it inside.
Blocked shot by Hogemeyer.
Nice play by Hayden Hogemeyer down low, blocking the shot of Jay Sams. As the general brings it across half court now, gets it to Hogemeyer. Bailey, he's going to attack to the right. And he's up and good.
Wow.
9-3 Miners now.
Miners are setting a fast tempo for this game. Let's see if we can keep it up.
And the
good trap at half court, and
timeout taken by Kamiah as the pressure was a little too much for him.
That back foot was really close to that half court line.
Yep, good timeout there by the coach. So we're going to get a quick 30-second timeout, and we'll be back in a second. All right, so outside of this timeout, the Miners have looked good the last couple of minutes. Ever since about that 6-minute mark, they've started turning it on. So 9-3 Miners right now, and the Cubs are trying to find their first bucket outside of that first 30 seconds of the half.
They're just having a lot of difficulty with the press, not getting the ball across, and they're not finding a good offensive set because of it.
You know, and the Miners haven't pressed a ton this year, so Coach Miller probably did some good job scouting these guys to get his team prepared.
Yeah, probably ran press practice all week, and I guess since we didn't do it much this year, they probably don't have a lot of that on film either. So
we're going to get a foul down low. I believe they got that foul on Jace Sams, number 25. That'll be the first foul for the Cubs. Good fight down low out of the Miners for that rebound.
I think Sam's would be the closest thing on the floor they have to a post right now.
Yeah, I think they use Brisbaugh a little all over the place.
And Denson definitely has the height advantage over everybody out there.
Farkas short from three, ball tipped around here on the baseline, and it's going to be Cub basketball.
Yeah, I think that went off Hogemeyer last.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't try to grab that one. Well, the Miners are going to keep the pressure on, making the Cubs work to get it across. They do. They give up baseline all the way to the hoop. Three from the corner is off the back iron.
It was an interesting looking release there on that shot.
It was. Here comes Farkas now. Almost loses the handle.
Dribbling into trouble. Great way to thread the needle and get the ball to Carter there.
Denson being aggressive down low. They don't get the foul, but the ball's going to go off the hands of Jace Sams, and it'll be Miner basketball.
Connor's still bringing the ball all the way down to his knees when he goes up.
Got to use that 6'4" frame to keep that ball high.
Hold that ball high.
Ball's into Farkas now. They got Carter Bailey in the corner, and he's going to cast off.
Big shot. Wow, double digits already.
There we go. Carter Bailey, another big shot. Miners up 9 now. 3 to go here in the first. Here come the Cubs attacking down the lane there. That was Robert Whitney into the ball game now.
Hole shuffled his feet there. Otherwise, that very well could have been a charge.
So Robert Whitney's going to get the first free throws of the ball game. Or excuse me, that's Luke Crow. Luke Crow. Sorry, I read 23 there on his jersey for a second.
Sophomore.
And the Crow family's been a big name in the Kamiah families, I believe. So they've been around for a while. Second attempt now. He's up and good on the second, making it 12-4.
Kamiah with their first points since the first minute of the game.
Yep. Here comes Hogemeyer now. Miners get it to Farkas, break the press. Good cut there by Hogemeyer. Tries to make the dish down low. Can't find Denson.
That was a 12-0 run by the Miners.
It was. So hopefully the Miners can keep building on that here with 2:45 to go. And they're making Kamiah work for every inch of this floor right now. He almost turned it over again.
That was another good trap.
Oatman with it. Gets it to Brisbois. Miners switching up defenses again here. Brisbois thought about it. Oatman's not going to be shy. He casts off right into the hands of Connor Denson.
Hey, if they move the ball around that much and only get a 3 out of it, that's a great defensive set.
They're doing well right now. Bailey resurveys the defense. They get it into Denson down low. They're using his size. And he takes it up, and he's going to be off the iron. Fights hard.
Almost gets his own rebound.
Nice hustle by the Miners as Hogemeyer gets it. Can't find the
basket. Connor having that height advantage is going to cause problems on the glass.
It is. So the Miners unable to convert 2 close-in attempts right there.
Padding the rebound stats a bitch.
Thought we might get a walk there. Nonetheless, Logan Hull's going to pick up his first foul of the ball game.
Yeah, he just jumped a little bit and couldn't regain control on his way down.
So Logan Hull's going to get a rest right now as Brad Teskey comes into the game for the Miners, number 0.
So small ball up top. Four three-point shooters
Teskey
on the
almost
court.
comes away with a steal. Ball's inside. Good ball movement by the Cubs right now, but throws right into the hands of Hogemeyer and Teskey. There goes Teskey.
Wisely tries to pull it out. Gets the ball swiped, but Miners will get it back.
The Miners get a chance to work a set play now.
We got 4.
And Hull's going to come right back onto the floor.
Still, we got 4 really good, strong outside shooters on the floor right now. and Connor down to rebound, so I expect to see some perimeter shooting here.
All right, so here comes Carter Bailey. Almost approaching a minute right now. He's going to attack, kick out to Teskey.
Had just enough time for a shot, but he didn't take it.
Bailey gets a good look from three, short. But
follows the shot.
Oh, Miners. Good hustle by the Miners to corral that one, Hogemeyer.
Great
Teskey
work.
gets a good look at the hoop. He's off. Hull kicks it back out again. Hogemeyer gets it back.
Great
Nice job by the Miners right now. The effort level out of the Miners is tremendous at this moment.
I do not want to see them get worn out, though, because I think that Kamiah has a deeper bench than we do. And if we get tired, that's not going to be good.
Yep. Miners with 5 offensive rebounds already in this ball game. That's more than they've had for some whole ball games. The game against St. Mary's the other night, they struggled to get any rebounds.
Yeah, the St. Mary's is a really, really strong team, though.
Yeah, and playing those strong teams, I think, is helping the Miners. The Miners are only 10-10, but 9 of their losses come against
next level teams.
Yeah. So
stuff they're not used to seeing.
The Miners off on that 3 attempt. Brisbois has it now, attacks the lane. Ooh.
Oh, I think that was clean, but he fell on the ground. So
I think they're going to say the offhand. Hogemeyer pushed, but he's going to pick up the foul. It's the 4th team foul for the Miners, sending Sam Brisbois to the line. As they clean the floor a little bit, we'll take 2 shots.
Their big player hitting the floor. You know, that's a good strong foul.
Oh, it was Bois good on the first. He'll have a second attempt coming now. We're under 30 seconds now in the first quarter. Miners need a bucket here to end the half.
Yes.
Hogemeyer with the ball. The Miners have been a little scoreless here for the last few minutes. They could use one of those big shots out of Hogemeyer or Bailey right now. Miners
or Teskey, who's wide open in the corner.
Miners working for last shot right now. Try to get it into Hull on the block. They do.
Triple team. Wow.
Out to Teskey. Teskey attacks. Almost falls out. Gets it to Hogemeyer. Back to Bailey. And
there's
we get
a foul.
So 1.7 seconds to go. They get a foul by Kamiah, their 3rd team. We'll see if that comes into play in the second quarter, that late foul here with not much time left.
I mean, at least you got something out of that possession. The foul's important. And they could get a
Carter
quick
to
shot
get
off.
a good shot off.
Oh!
And he's in and out, and that's how the first quarter will end. It's 12-5 Miners on top right now. We'll be back in a minute. We're back here. Sorry, we're having a little technical difficulty. The Miners playing great defense right now. Only gave up 5 points that first quarter. Only 4 field goal attempts even by the Cubs. So the Miners are doing what they need to do on the defensive end.
And Kamiah right now in this first offensive set, they just scored off of it, but it looked like they were throwing some forced passes.
They were.
They don't look comfortable at all.
That was Kavon
That
Mercer.
was very forced, though. You don't need
Miners
to be doing
turn
that.
it over. Kavon Mercer made the last bucket for the Cubs. It's 12-7 now. Miners again bringing the pressure. Little 3/4 court defense. Hull, I thought he had a chance to steal that one. Passes it up. Denson getting big down low.
Wow. Good job, Connor.
Turnover. Good job down low by Connor Denson with the
Get
defense.
him with a little contact down low. Fluster him a bit.
Oh, Miners need to make sure they take care of the basketball. They got to attack the middle of this zone a little bit more.
Yeah, we don't want to get trapped in the corners like that.
So we need to get somebody in the middle, right on the top of that Cardinal, I think, so we can get that ball across half court. And they do.
Will or Luke or Logan needs to flash up to the middle there to catch the pass.
Coach Miller just made that adjustment right there. They'll be able to get that ball up to Denson or Farkas here. They should be able to, and they do.
Oh, that pass was there.
I like Connor Denson passing it up right there, though.
Yeah.
Miners needed to slow it. They turned it over the last time down the floor. So.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Just that tempo in that first quarter was working really well.
It was. Hogemeyer casts off. He's in and out. And here come the Cubs running. Brisbois with the ball. Kicks it out. Another attack from the lane by the Cubs. And that was Jay Sams off on the layup.
Great hustle.
Everybody fighting for it. Cubs come up with it. Get it to Brisbois. And he makes it 12-9 now. Only a 3-point lead for the Miners.
So Kamiah on a 6-0 run of their own now.
Yeah, Miners got out-hustled a little bit right there. And they're struggling. Good foul there by Bailey. Take away an easy layup. The Miners are struggling now with the press breaker. They were doing such a good job in that first quarter. They're having some trouble with it here in the first 2 minutes. 6 turnovers now for the Miners.
Yeah, that happened fast.
Oh, going to get a walk right there on the inbounds. Jay Sam's got a little happy feet.
Connor's playing tough down low.
He's being big and scary down there. That's what the Miners need.
All right, now someone flash up to the middle. You can't expect your guards to do all the work down there, guys.
They need Farkas to come step across half court there. Give a shorter pass. They're just having to throw too long of a pass.
It's 2 guys trying to break 4 people, basically.
Yep. I wouldn't even mind seeing Bailey try to attack off the dribble a little more on it.
Oh, good job, Will. Good hustle.
Good hustle by the Miners, and the Miners get a stop. Get a chance to get that ball across half court and not face some pressure.
Needed that.
Bailey attacks. Nice take in the lane off. Good fight by Bailey. Tip it out to Hogemeyer.
And they are just on Farkas. He can't get a shot off.
Foul by Kamiah again.
I think Brisbois is starting to get in foul trouble here.
Oh, I called that one on Mercer. That's Kevon Mercer's second personal foul, 4th team for the Kamiah Cubs.
And Kamiah player there just totally messed up the possession arrow while checking in.
Hogemeyer with it. Back to Bailey. Bailey lucky to come back and get that one. Miners doing a good job running their offense right now.
Will thought about it. Once again, though, they're just, whoever, 33, Crow is just flying out on him and taking away any possibility of a shot.
Logan Hull attacks, can't get in the lane.
Here he pass.
Finds Hogemeyer. Farkas with it. Miners using a lot of clock right now.
Nothing wrong with that.
Ooh.
When you have the lead.
Farkas gauges the defense. Back to Hogemeyer. He attacks. They got a lane. And he's fouled as he takes it up strong. Gets swatted away there by Brady Cox.
Draws a foul from his man, though. I think 25.
That's
Sams.
Chase Sams.
Yeah, he has 2 fouls now.
So I believe this is the first free throw attempts here for the Miners now. Hogemeyer at the line.
Usually a pretty good foul shooter.
And he's in and out on the first attempt. The Miners need to capitalize here.
I got to quit saying stuff about that. Happens every time.
We got plenty of wood on here. We got to knock on wood.
Yes.
All right, Hogemeyer now. Second attempt coming. And he
There we
cashes
go.
in on the second.
Back to 4-point lead.
And Hogemeyer will get a rest on the bench as Brad Teskey comes back in. Teskey seeing a few extra minutes here. I think they're using his legs to make sure they can keep applying pressure.
Well, and I think he'll play a lot more, like I said, now that quarter limit's not really taking effect, because he is actually a big part of this team.
Coach Miller can use him a little more often if he needs to spell a guy for a minute here and there. That's nice luxury as a coach. That was Brady Cox with a nice move down low.
I thought that was going back out, but it stayed in.
It's 13-11 now. Miners only up 2.
We need to have someone flash up the middle.
I'd
Good
like
job
the
by
Miners
Hull there.
attack off the dribble. They got enough skill to.
Nice shot by Farkas.
Good job, Will Farkas. Right place, right time. It's 15-11 Miners. There's Blah with it. He almost thinks about the step back, doesn't take it. Sam's with it. Back to Oatman. Cross court to Crow. Miners playing well on defense right now.
Wow.
Nice jumper by Jace Sams. So it's 15-13 now.
Becoming a barn burner fast here.
It is. Farkas with it. Miners break the press. He
Swatted.
gets swatted. And Farkas loses it out of bounds. So the Miners.
Yeah, Will should have made that extra pass across there to whoever that was open.
Kamiah 4 for 5 from the field right now here in this second quarter. So shooting the ball much better. Good hands by Teskey. And he's up and makes the layup. Nice defensive play there by Brad Teskey.
What a difference maker he is as a freshman. I expect big things from him in the next few years.
And Oatman's running without the basketball, and he loses it. It'll be Miner basketball. Back-to-back turnovers by the Cubs.
And this is starting to look like the first quarter again.
So let's hope the Miners can put another one in now, build on this momentum. Teskey with it. Back to Hull.
Good crossover, and in the traffic, gets a shot off.
So, we got a foul on the floor here.
I think that was on Denson.
Second personal foul on Connor Denson. He's got to stay out of foul trouble, too. He's got to play probably the last 3 minutes with 2 fouls.
Yeah, because we do have some height on the bench in Luke Hull, but they definitely want Connor on the floor. He's been the starter all year.
Miners doing a good job. Almost forced a trap right here.
Getting close to that
They get it to
backcourt
Crow.
violation.
Miners really making the Cubs work right now. Extending their pressure a little bit on that 2-3 zone. Ball in the corner to Oatman. Goes all the way cross court. Crow with it. Loses it right to Teskey. Here goes Teskey. He's going to have to be smart here.
Getting wolfed. Great pull up there by Brad.
Gets it out. There goes Bailey.
Oh.
He's off the back iron. Rebound to Hull. He loses the handle, but they get a blocking foul.
That's big. I think we're in the bonus now.
So that I think that's only 6 teams. 6 teams.
6. Okay, one away.
So Brady Cox picking up the blocking foul as the Miners are being aggressive.
Let's see a good inbound play here. Yeah.
So we got 2:33 to go here in the second quarter. We might be having clock problems, so we'll fix that at halftime for you. Hull with it now. Surveys the D, gets Farkas an open look from 3. He casts off and short.
Just short. Will has actually been a pretty deadly three-point shooter this year. I thought that was going in.
Crow gets it to Brisbois. Kamiah really working the left side right now. Hogemeyer's back out on the floor. 3 is off into the hands of Teskey. Miner. Oh, and Teskey hands it right to Crow.
That was just lazy.
Yep, got to be more sure of yourself on every pass that you make right now. It's 17-15, $1:45 to go here in the second. Good ball game out of both teams at the moment.
Definitely.
Farkas back to Hull. Crow out, jumps out on him.
That is not the pass you want to make, but we retain possession somehow.
Yep. Miners dodge a bullet right there. Thought Crow was going to come up with another steal. Hogemeyer gets it into Farkas. Under a minute and a half now. Hogemeyer with it. Good screen there by Farkas as Teskey
Brad
takes it
goes up on the other
Can't
side.
get it. Good offensive rebound there by Denson. He takes it up.
That's just all we need is for Denson to get a shot down in the post, draw a foul, or make it.
We need him to play big. He has to play big tonight.
He has a huge height advantage over everybody on Kamiah. We need to utilize that.
So Denson at the line now. His first free throw is up and good. He's been shooting pretty good clip at the line lately.
Yeah, no hack and shack when you play Connor Denson.
No. Well, his second attempt now is it's 18-15, chance to make it a 4-point ball game. And he's off. Brad Teskey with another offensive rebound for the Miners.
Great rebounding.
They get the ball to Hull. Hull's going to attack. Gets
Great
it to
pass
Denson.
to Denson.
Denson takes it up strong again. Thought he might have been fouled again. Doesn't.
Man, they are not calling fouls.
Ball's tipped around. They get out. The Teskey gets it. I thought they might call over and back, but they didn't.
So did I. And
slapped away by Brisbois out of bounds, and it'll be Miner basketball.
Wow.
No, yeah, I was going to say, it should be Miner ball. Carter Bailey's going to come back on the line. We're under a minute with 53 seconds to go now. 18-15 Miners.
They're playing for outside shot again. Got all the shooters on the floor.
They're going to go 5 out right now. Well, motion, dribble, drive. Oh, they get Bailey with they call a double dribble. I think they call a little carry on him there.
Yeah, that doesn't happen often.
Connor Denson back onto the floor as Bailey takes his seat again. Coach playing the strategy game right now.
That hurts. Wallace had a good chance for a 2-for-1 there.
They did. Nonetheless, Miners are still up 3, applying the pressure. They get it to Oatman to beat the press. Hogemeyer.
Great defense
Good
from
D.
Hogemeyer.
So we're 30 seconds to go now here in the first half. Kamiah not thinking about last shot. They're trying to attack every time.
When you're down, I would agree with that.
So here goes Brisbois. There's Taylor into the game. Brisbois gets a look from 3, and he's
Trying
off.
to tie it before halftime.
Miners tip it away from themselves as Crow gets a hold of it and goes up and gets fouled. 3.5 seconds to go. The Miners fouled late here in the second.
Kamiah might not have looked to burn clock there, but they sure did. They started that possession with 40 seconds.
They did. Well, first attempt is in and out. Fortunate bounce for the Miners right there.
Absolutely.
So Carter Bailey back onto the floor for the Miners here for this last 3.5 seconds. Hopefully the Miners can at least chuck one up.
Yeah, if you get it near half court, there's always a chance.
Second attempt is off as well. Fight down low, tipped out.
And possession goes to Kamiah.
Coach Miller didn't like that one. That was an iffy 50-50
Yeah.
ball. Open for 3, wide open,
shot.
but he's going to miss. Fortunate for the Miners.
Ball never lies.
And it's 18-15 at the half. Miner lead. We will be back in about 10 minutes with your second half action.
That's all we're going to have to
Get them on.
That was
All right, Miner fans, we're going to go over some of the first half stats with you. Miners not shooting a great clip right now, only shooting 7 of 23, 30%, which isn't at times they're doing well. First quarter was much nicer to them than the second. They got beat in the second quarter 10-6, but they still hold a 3-point lead at halftime. Both teams even in the turnover battle with 8 apiece, so I'm sure Coach Miller would like them to clean it up a little bit more. And free throws also, Miners shooting better than somebody, which is good to know. They're shooting 50%, 2 for 4 from the line, while Kamiah is 2 of 6, shooting 33%. The Miners are winning the offensive rebounding battle right now, 7 offensive rebounds, which is what I think is really giving them this lead in the game. And Kamiah is only able to pull down 1 offensive rebound. So the Miners are doing a good job on both ends of the boards right now, winning the rebounding battle, even in the turnovers, and they're shooting better from the free throw line. So the Miners have to keep those up in the second half, and their shooting should pick up. I mean, they're 7 of 23. They're getting a lot of shots. They're getting good shots. They just need to keep taking them, and they will start to fall. Willie Farkas struggled a little bit in the first half, and traditionally he's a pretty good shooter from outside, so I look for him to rebound a little bit and add at least 1 or 2 threes here in the second half for the Miners. And they'll need Bailey again and Hull and Hogemeyer to hit some shots. But none of that is going to be important at all if they don't continue this stellar defense that they've been playing. Only give up 15 points in the first half. They continue that. I like the Miners in this one. So we got about 2 minutes to go here before the second half. Oh, I forgot scoring. So as far as scoring, Carter Bailey is leading the way for the Miners. He's got 5 points. And for Kamiah, Brisbois is the leading scorer. He's got 6 points right now. Again, Bailey with 5. Hogemeyer's dropped in a 3-point bucket. He had a bucket and a free throw. Logan Hull with 2. Denson with 4. Farkas with 2. And Teskey with 2 for the Miners. For Kamiah, Oatman's got 2. Again, Brisbois with 6. Skinner with 1. DeGroot has 2. And Crow has 4 points for the Kamiah Cubs. So we got about a minute to play here. Sorry if the clock didn't work quite right for you. Sometimes the camera freezes in the programs that we use. So again, we're sorry about that. Trying to do as best as we can right now. Alex Johnson joining us in the booth again after
nice brisk climb back up to the press box here.
Yep, we're up here in the Crow's Nest here at Christensen Gymnasium. A tight little box for 4 people.
Yeah,
it's working.
The visibility is a little funky too. I'd just like to give a shout out to the Wallace cheerleaders. We had 11 cheerleaders turn up. That's the size of a basketball team.
It is. That's awesome.
Great to have that support.
The Miners got a full little student section down out here tonight. You can't see them on the camera, but they got a decent number of fans here tonight, which
might be able to
love seeing.
Give it a little look there. There's the student section and the cheerleaders. Yeah, quite full. Can't see all of it either.
All right, and we're gearing up here now for the second half. Miners up 3, 18-15. They're going to start with the basketball. Again, we're switching ends here. Miners moving from my left to right. So let's see them improve on their shooting here in the second half, but continue to rebound with that and play with the hustle that they played with in that first half.
Cause that same havoc on defense too, because we got to keep Kamiah on their toes.
The Miners are moving around real well in that first half, especially defensively. They got to keep that up. Hull with it in the corner now. Guarded by Mercer. Back up top to Bailey. Miners being patient here. Hull almost falls over with it, able to get it to Farkas. Bailey goes into the 3. He's short off the front rim.
A little deep for him there, I think.
It was straight on, but it was just a little bit short.
Yeah, I just didn't read the distance correctly.
3-pointer. I gave him it's a 2. That's actually a 2. So that shot made by, I believe it was Kavon Mercer. 18-17, 1-point ball game now. Carter Bailey takes it into the middle of the lane. Up and good with the little runner. Nice shot, nice move by Carter Bailey.
This 2017 in the third quarter. This is a very low-scoring game.
It is. But the way the Miners are playing, it's helping.
Oh, here we go.
Up and good by Crow that time. And it's 2019. Game's starting to pick up here, especially at the beginning moments of the second half.
Starting to see a lot of offense now.
Bailey's got it. Up to Hull. Hull's going to attack. Kicks it out to Denson. Back into Hull.
Scary pass.
Hull.
And
everybody all over Hull.
oh, yeah.
I think they're going to get a foul on Crow there, number 33.
All right, it's first team foul of the half for Kamiah.
So Crow does pick up that first foul.
We got an off-ball foul on.
Yeah, they're going to get that one on Brisbois fighting with Denson down there. Denson working hard. They call a double foul right there? Okay, so that's the second foul on Brisbois
now. Hit the safety valve out there, kick it out to Will.
Will takes it, kicks it to Hogemeyer. Back to Bailey. He drives in, kicks it to Hull. He's got a good look. And he's just off. Rebound.
That looked good, too.
Mercer. Oatman's going to cast off from 3 now, and he buries it. Retakes the lead for the Kamiah Cubs, 22-20 now.
Kamiah in the lead for the first time since the first 30 seconds of the game.
Bailey tries to answer. He's long. Attacks.
That was forced.
He was trying to make the big play and answer back right away.
Yeah, we don't want to let them build on this lead at all. Oh, the nets. Oh, man, that would have been bad if he rolled his ankle right there, being a genius.
Well, they fixed the net here real quick, and we'll reset and play some basketball. Brisbois with the ball.
It's always the short guy that goes and tries to grab rim or whatever, that rolls their ankle.
Up and good there that time by Kevon Mercer. 4-point ball game now. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor by the Miners.
Thank you for calling a timeout there. That's a great time to do it.
Well, the Miners are going to use one of their timeouts now. A 30-second timeout. So, Miners, again, they're struggling now to
all we've seen them take in the
shots.
second half is three-pointers. And
they got to get that ball inside.
That's not what was working in the first half. We didn't score a whole lot of points. It was a low-scoring first half, but almost the majority of those points, I believe, were from inside the arc.
Yeah, and the Miner defense ran up. Not necessarily playing bad, but the Kamiah Cubs are shooting lights out right now. They're 4 for 4 here to start the second half.
And a couple of those are layups.
All right, Miner basketball now. They get the ball into Hull up top. Back to Bailey. He's guarded by Mercer. He's going to attack Mercer. We'll try and play one-on-one. Double comes. Gets it to Denson. Out to Hull. There's another three-pointer. But this time he's up and good.
All right. There we go.
Back to a one-point ball game again.
Scary pass. Will ends up on the ground somehow.
And Mercer's going to attack off it. Back to Brisbois.
Yeah, that's like a power play.
Good defense by Hull.
Great hands by Hull there, too.
Good defense there by the Miners to take away the threat.
No easy passes.
Nice spin on the block by Brady Cox. He's giving them a couple buckets off the bench now. It's 26-23. Miners looking to answer back. Miners unable to capitalize, setting up the play there. Farkas with it. Gets it out to Bailey. Miners able to stave off the pressure there. And they reset things. Here goes Bailey. He attacks all the way in. Tries to bake it in. Can't get it. Going to be tipped around to Brisbois. Brisbois tries to take it up himself. He's no good.
Great job by Connor there to come away with that rebound.
Good trailing rebound there by Denson.
All right. Will gets the ball over on the side.
Bailey now to Hogemeyer. Gets a screen from Denson. Can't get him on the pick and roll.
Ooh.
Miners are making an effort, it looks like, to get the ball inside now.
Yeah, they're going to need to do that.
Hogemeyer with it.
The last couple minutes, Kamiah's inside play has been eating them up.
Farkas tries to take it baseline. Does get the ball
Scary.
to Denson. awkward looking shot there by Denson that time, and it's off. But good hustle by Hull, and it'll be Minor basketball again. Good job by the Miners. Hustling. So we're at 3.5 to go here. Ball into Hogemeyer to Farkas. They get it to Bailey. Bailey's got a look. He passes it up, drives it all the way in, and he's off on the reverse.
Just not enough glass there.
He kind of went out towards the middle of the lane at the last second there.
He had a lot of space, too. He didn't really need to do that.
Kamiah slows it up. Playing some clock now. Being satisfied being up 3 points right now, getting a rest.
Oh, they're not used to being up.
And the Miners are content to let them wait it out here. Kamiah is just going to play with a 3-point lead and hold as long as they can.
All right, I just heard Miller say at 2:30 they're going to go out on him. 15 more second rest.
Kamiah really, with the 3-point lead, they're really going to take the air out of this ball game.
Good hands there by Hogemeyer, tips the ball. Not quite enough, though.
Oatman gets a 3 out of it, and he's good. So they took a lot of time, and they get 3 points out of it.
That hurts.
Up 6 now, and if they're going to continue to play slow like that, Miners have to hit shots now.
Yes. You got to change that tempo back up.
A bucket right here by the Miners might make Kamiah be a little more aggressive.
Oh.
Hull able to get it back.
Nice.
And he's up and good, 29-25 now. Miners able to put the press on. There's Bois, almost throws it away in the hands of Farkas, just can't get his hands on it. And the Cubs will retain possession. Almost a nice defensive play by the Miners.
Yeah, good aggressive move there, good hands. Even if you can't get the steal, tipping a pass always helps.
All into Crow. Teskey out on him. Again, Kamiah playing slow. Forcing the 5-second calls. I think they're going to get an offensive foul. No.
They called a push on.
Hey, they got a cheap
Hogemeyer.
one there.
Yeah.
I don't like to complain about the rest, but that one we could have done without, I think. Hogemeyer picks up his second foul nonetheless.
We call that a ticky-tack foul.
And it was a little bit of a acting job by Brisbois.
Hey, some of the best players in the world can do that.
Manu Ginobili made his career on it.
Paul Pierce made it to the
Pierce.
line more than any other player when he played.
Brisbois gets it tipped away in the hands of Hogemeyer.
Always led the league in free throw attempts.
Teskey takes it all the way. Good getting back there by Kamiah. Hull trying to work hard.
3 guys on him there.
Brisbois dribbling through traffic.
Ooh.
He tries to bait another foul. Doesn't get it.
He thinks those pink shoes are going to
Yep.
add a little
Oh,
flash to that. Man.
they're able to get it inside of Kevon Mercer. It's 31-25 now. Under a minute to play. Farkas
It's kind of
with
a
it.
weak pass there.
Kind of lost his balance as he was going in. Bailey attacks.
That's a good crisp pass. That's a shot attempt for Farkas, but
Instead, he's going to shoot.
oh my goodness!
Makes the old school hook from the free throw line.
Magic Johnson baby hook.
Oh, it's still a 4-point ball game. Oatman within the corner. Actor Brisbois gets it inside of Cox. Kick back. Oatman's not going to be shy again. He likes that baseline 3.
Great box out there by Bailey. Draws a foul over the back.
Great positioning there by Carter Bailey off the backside.
You can't box out better than that. That's awesome.
So, 15 seconds to go. Minor basketball, down 4. Kamiah's going to apply pressure. Bailey with the basketball. He's guarded by Mercer. And he's going to take him to the lane. And he's going to shoot the runner.
That was a quick shot.
He had Farkas in the corner there. Probably would have been a good time to kick, but
yeah. Oh,
airballed 3 there by Mercer, and that's how the third quarter is going to end. It's 31-27 Kamiah over Wallace at the moment. We'll be back in just a minute. No. Hit the down arrow. All right, and we're back here for the fourth quarter. The Cubs shot 7 of 9 last quarter, so they're shooting at a pretty good clip here in the second half. The Miners getting shots, just not making them at the moment, down 4. So we had a 7-point swing here in the third quarter. Miners got to play catch up. They're going to need a few more shots to fall.
And they're going to need to get some stops. Kamiah is just scoring at will right now.
Kamiah has shown that they're going to have to play man or a lot of pressure because they'll just sit there and hold it all game. Nice steal by Bailey.
Someone needs to help him there. That was close.
Bailey does a great job on defense there, steals the pass away, finds Hull now. Hull takes it all the way, a lot of contact, and they do call it late. I'm surprised how late the call was.
Because there's been about 3 or 4 times where he's just gotten hacked and they didn't call anything.
He almost didn't get that one, but nonetheless, he pays off being aggressive by Hull, and he's going to get 2 shots.
Absolutely need these.
Hull's up and good on the first. 31-28 now. Hull's second shot. He's good on both of them. So 2 big free throws there. It makes it a 2-point game.
Rattle them home, man. Needed those. Way to
Mercer
come up
with
big.
it. Brisbois back to Mercer. He dribbles around. Oatman with it now. Teskey goes for the steal, can't get it. Mercer attacks, and he runs into
charge, big time.
Great defense again by the Miners, and Logan Hull takes a charge.
And that's 4 team fouls now for Kamiah?
4 team fouls for Kamiah now.
5. Getting him in foul trouble early in the fourth.
7 minutes to go. They only got 1 more foul to give.
And we only have 1 foul.
Woo! Hull trying to draw another foul right there. Bailey's going to cast off from 3. He's short, follows his own shot, gets his rebound. Nice hustle by the Miners. Good ball movement, quick.
Oh, deep 3 by,
Hogemeyer got anxious on that one a little bit.
Trying to rush it. You guys are still down by 2.
They throw it all the way across court. Now back up top to Brisbois. Defense resets. Hull on Cox. Mercer takes his turn on 3-pointer. He misses.
Great rebound by Hull. It's just hammered again.
Fighting.
Why did you pass him that?
Good job by the Miners corralling another rebound.
Your guy's laying on the ground. Don't pass him the ball back.
Hogemeyer finds Teskey in the corner. Wide open 3-pointer. And he's off on the front rim. Oatman with the ball here crosses the timeline. Teskey applying pressure. Almost gets a steal. Gonna get a cast-off 3 there from Jace Sams, and he slows things down as he makes the 3. It's 34-29 now. Back to a 5-point game. Bailey drives in, kicks for the corner. Teskey attacks.
Oh, that was a freshman move right there for sure.
And we're gonna get a foul on the Miners. A bad pass, bad decision there by Teskey. Leads to a Carter Bailey 3rd personal foul. And
I just want to mention a second ago how Hull got the ball, threw it to Hogemeyer. Hogemeyer threw it back to him while he was on the ground. He did not only catch the ball, but got it to someone else. That's just little things that you can't teach.
That was a good defensive possession for him.
He definitely saved them losing the ball on that. Lost it. Did you unmute us?
Are we registering?
We're good.
Okay, sorry about that. We had a little technical difficulty. For some reason, every time we come into NIC's gym, something on our stuff doesn't work.
Yeah.
No idea why. So if you're a tech guy out there and you know microphones and cameras and things, we could use your help. All right, so coming out of the timeout, it's going to be Kamiah basketball. Miners need a stop. 5:46 to go here in the final quarter.
We need to keep this within 5. We need to keep it manageable. I mean, we have the foul advantage, but we got to make our shots.
Teskey on Mercer. He falls over with it.
Oh,
he awards the timeout on the loose ball.
And Carter just got hit in the face with the ball for nothing. That should not have. The ball was out of the guy's hands when he called timeout.
So interesting again, but it's going to stay Kamiah basketball. Miners, again, in need of a stop right now and come away with a good, clean shot on offense.
I mean, we just had a stop.
We did. We did have a stop. Carter Bailey probably has that steal. All right, so the ball is back ready for play now. And Brisbois gets it into Oatman. Teskey applying lots of pressure up high. Teskey's got to force that ball around because Kamiah will sit with it. And they are. They're going to take the air out.
5.5 minutes left, and we're going to stall. This
is probably what they did to Prairie as well.
This is the White Pine League style play right here.
It's not the prettiest of games, but if it's effective, it does keep the other team from scoring. They can't score if they don't have the ball. And
Great job by Farkas to get the steal there.
Right place, right time. Farkas gets some steal for the Miners. Bailey walks into a trap, and he steps out of bounds. Bailey picked the wrong spot to slow down that time. So Kamiah will have the basketball again. I look for them to again pull as much time off the clock as they possibly can. And I'm going to get a foul on Farkas down low.
It's okay. We got fouls to give. And if they're going to be stalling like that, might as well use them.
Hogemeyer's third personal foul now. Miners 3 team fouls. Oh, nice block from behind by Carter Bailey. The Miners are going to get the ball back. Chance to cut into the lead.
Let's get it across half court this time. Here we go.
Kick out to Bailey. Bailey finds Farkas. Farkas going to cast off from 3, and he finally finds the bottom of the net. Needed that one.
Shot.
And it's 34-32. Miners down 2. Farkas, rainbow three-pointer. Pulls him a little closer.
With 4
Tipped
minutes
away by Teskey.
With 4 minutes left, the way that they're stalling, I'd go back to the press right now.
Yep.
We can't be picking them up at half court like this.
They're really applying a lot of pressure here with Teskey in the middle. Oh, ball gets to the middle of Mercer. He attacks. Oh my God! Charge on Farkas.
They called a block. His feet were really set.
Farkas was entitled to his position down there. He's not rewarded for his play. I thought Farkas was in great positioning there. There was no choice but for Mercer to run him over.
Hey, bring the mics up. All right, we're back.
All right, and we're back. So we have Kevon Mercer at the line. Second free throw attempt coming. And he's good on the second, making it a 3-point game again.
Hey, 1 possession game is a lot better than 2.
It is. There goes Hogemeyer now. Mercer guarding Bailey. Hole. He's going to take the 3.
No good. Oh, undercut. Bailey's
Carter
down.
Bailey, the knee went out on him there. I hope that does not a reoccurrence. Shots up and good there by
that had to hurt.
Chase Sams. That hurt Bailey a little bit.
Yeah, that looked bad.
You can see him limping a little from it. Denson fights hard to keep a hold of it.
Good recovery by Denson there.
Teskey with it. Back to Hogemeyer.
That's really deep, Carter.
Bailey off from 3. Teskey's going to be over the back there. Another foul by the Miners. 4th team foul.
Yeah, it went over the back. Didn't even get close to grabbing the ball there.
So Bailey took a sharp angle on his knee there. He's able to keep walking it off. So Miners need him on the floor.
Could be the other knee, I guess.
Ball tipped around there. Back to Mercer. Mercer kicks out. Oatman with it. Nice interior passing there by the Cubs. They get another bucket from Sams. 39-32 now. Miners in need of a big bucket. Hogemeyer short. Denson working hard.
Short every time.
Logan Hull short on the three. Another rebound by Bailey. He casts off from three. They really need one right now, and they get one out of the general. 39-35.
Hopefully he's heating up because we need that.
We're under 2.5 minutes to go now. Miners down 4. Need a steal.
Scary
pass. Tough one to take there. Hull wasn't trying to run him over. Tried to get that steal.
Well, I mean, a kind of foul like that will make the other player think twice about
catching it.
Yeah. Because that was like almost a full-on football spear there.
Brisbois gets it in. Sam's been killing them all night. He makes another bucket. 41-35.
Might be time to give him a little bump when he goes up down low like that.
The Miners, I think, have green-lighted everything at this point. Just trying to find anything they can. Good look from Hogemeyer here, and he's short.
Man, he is just not making his shots today.
Carter Bailey goes for the steal and misses. Brisbois with it. He pulls it back out.
And the Miners are kind of playing, and it seems a little bit more desperate here now.
Good ball moving by Kamiah. They get it back out to Oatman. They pass it up shot. They're going to play the clock from here on out.
Time to foul, guys. Time to foul. Yep, good job, Carter.
They're going to do nothing but take layups if they do attack the hoop. And that'll be the 7th team foul, so that'll put Kamiah in the bonus. Miners are going to probably have to play the foul game the rest of the way.
Yep. And Carter has 4 fouls, so
he's not going to be doing it.
Yeah.
So as they reset here, Oatman's going to be at the line shooting the 1-and-1. Willie Farkas ready at the clock to come in. He's off. Denson with the basketball. Miners got a chance now. Hogemeyer with it.
We absolutely need a score on this possession.
Logan Hull's got a chance. Takes it up. No foul.
No foul again.
Here
Got to be kidding me.
Here come the Cubs. And they're going to get a layup out of Sams again. That's Jace Sams with another bucket. 43-35. 1:15 to go. Bailey stops and pops. He's off. But he fights hard to get his own rebound. Oh. Oatman fouls Hull. Oh, Hull didn't like that one. He's a little bit heated down there.
Got a couple of Kamiah players, John, with him now. And I'll tell you, there's probably no one on Kamiah's floor that could take him right now. So I wouldn't be talking smack.
Hull's got it. He wants to be aggressive here. Goes up, can't get the and one. Nice little take there. Gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line.
Minute to go, and we're down by 8 points. Absolutely need these free throws, and then we got to get the ball back.
We do. So we got a timeout on the floor here. Timeout taken by Kamiah. It's a full one.
We're in the bonus now, too.
So Sams has been really killing the Miners lately. He's up to 2, 4, 6, 8, 11 points in the ball game now for Sams. And he's been the one scoring of late for the Cubs.
All inside, too.
Yep, all layups.
The second half for them has been layups, post moves, layups, and then like 1-3.
Yep. So the Miners right now,
they're just eating our interior up.
They are. Kamiah again shooting at a pretty good clip here in the fourth quarter. They're 5 of 9 again here in this quarter. The Miners are still struggling for buckets at the moment. Miners are 2 for 11 right now here in the second half, or in the fourth quarter. So they're not shooting well, and they gotta get buckets quick, and they gotta get them fast, and they gotta get them just about every time down the floor right now. So it all starts with these free throw shots. If Hull can knock them both in, I expect a quick foul, or if they can't get the steal right away, a quick foul from the Miners. And
yeah, we don't have time on our side here, so we need to make some buckets fast.
So Hull will be shooting the 1-and-1. First attempt coming. Oh, no, excuse me. He's shooting 2 right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And he's off on the first. Hull's second attempt. He's up. And it rattles off on the second one, too, so he doesn't make
Don't
either.
even wait. Just do it.
They got a foul.
Call one. There
and
we
they
go.
do. They get the foul on Farkas. Harder Bailey kind of cooked him late there, but it was not on purpose.
Just playing aggressive, even though he does not have a foul to give.
It does. So they're going to get that foul on Willie Farkas. Now that's his third personal, 8th team foul. So we're still in 1-1 right now. So the Miners need a missed free throw. And then they got to run. 50.5 seconds to go. So Crow's free throw attempt now is up, and he makes the first. So that extends the lead now, 9-point lead now, 44-35.
Every time, man, every time.
Second shot from Crow is good as well. So what the Miners needed last time. They're going to apply a little light pressure. Hogemeyer beats it up to Bailey.
Start jacking shots.
Farkas in and out from Farkas.
Teskey, get a foul. There you go.
And Teskey fouls Oatman and try to extend this game. It's 35 seconds to go. It's a 10-point game. They have to have a missed free throw here.
And next foul puts them in double bonus.
So this game was real tight. It's been a lot closer than a 10-point game for most of this game, and there's just a couple late buckets from Kamiah.
Just the whole second half for Kamiah, they just took control of the game from the inside out.
They did. So second attempt from Oatman, and he knocks them both down as well. Miners get it in, they got to push it.
Need some Reggie Miller magic here.
Hull attacks all the way in the lane, gets the bucket to fall. Quick timeout from Coach Miller, and it's still a 10-point game with 26.8 to play. Got a timeout on the floor. So, Miners, again, got to go for a quick steal. If they don't get the steal, they got a foul. And they've been hoping for some missed free throws, but Kamiah won't give them one at the moment. Made their last 4 free throw attempts, so they're due for a miss.
Yeah, but they probably won't.
Well, Miller going over all situations here with the Miners. Again, Miners, a quick steal would be real nice here, but they're going to have a quick foul. Ball's in, they get a quick trap. They get out of it. Teskey fouls Oatman again. So Oatman was 2 of 2 last time from the line. He's going to go back there.
Overthrew the ref there.
So Oatman back on the line. Kamiah not even going to put anybody under the hoop at this point. They're in the double bonus now, so he's going to get the 2 shots.
Looks like Kamiah is about to put an entire new lineup in also.
As Oatman makes the first, makes it 11 again. And a mass substitution there for Kamiah.
They think they got this in the bag. They just put all the second stringers in. I guess fresh legs.
22.8 to go here. Oatman off on the second. Hull's got the basketball. He's lined up. He's going in. Kicks it out to Hogemeyer. He's going to shoot it. He's off from 3.
Short.
Nice rebound by Hull. Can't hang on to it. Squirts out to Teskey. Hull going to attack. Nice take by Hull with a nice bucket at the end there. Miners get the steal at the end, but that's how it's going to end. 48-39 Kamiah over on Miners tonight. A lot tighter than a 9-point game, Alex.
Yeah, I really thought that I'd be taking a long bus trip tomorrow after that first half, but Kamiah just started scoring inside, and we did not have an answer for that.
It was the Kamiah shooting in the second half that really made the difference. They shot over 50%, almost 60% in the third quarter, and continued that in the fourth quarter. And the Miners just couldn't get clutch shots when they needed them. Scoring as it goes for the Miners, Hull had 9 points, Bailey with 7, Hogemeyer with 3, Connor Denson with 6 points, Farkas with 7, and Teskey with a bucket. But it really was Sams, Crow, and Oatman at the end that really did the Miners in. So the Miners, their season will end tonight. Great season by the Miners. Hard-fought game here. But the Miners' season will come to a close here in Coeur d'Alene at Christensen Gymnasium. The Miners, again, got outshot in the fourth quarter 50% to 27%, so the Miners just couldn't get buckets when they needed them. But we had a great season here at Channel 3, providing games for you guys. We'll do the same thing next year. So tune in for the next season of girls and boys Miner basketball. I'm Jared Young alongside Alice Johnson. It's been a great season, Miner Country. We'll see you next winter.
See you next season.